Question 11. Curve C has the equation y equals x plus 3x minus 8 over x when x is greater than 0. Again, y is x greater than 0 because you can't have 0 on the bottom of a fraction. So find dy by dx in its simplest form. Now the problem with this is just the way that looks, really. Okay. So the best thing to do, when we differentiate things, ideally we want them in separate terms. We haven't got separate terms here, we've got an algebraic fraction. So let's multiply up the top and then divide all the terms by x, and then we can differentiate each term. So y will equal, this is going to give me x squared minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5x minus 24. It's going to be x squared minus 5x minus 24 all over x, which will give me x squared divided by x is x, minus 5x divided by x is minus 5, and then minus 24 divided by x is minus 24 over x, but I'm going to write that as minus 24x to the minus 1. Remember, I can only differentiate it if it has a power. So I can now figure out dy by dx. Times by the power, I'm going to get a power of 1, increase the power by 1, so that's going to turn into 1. That 5 is going to disappear, isn't it? And then this thing, times by the power, which will minus 24 times minus 1 is plus 24, decrease the power by 1. So that minus 2 goes to minus 1 goes to minus 2. I'm going to write that as 1 plus 24 over x squared. So that's my dy by dx. Part B, find an equation to the tangent when x equals 2. Now remember, when it says find an equation, I want to be able to use y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. To be able to use that, I need a gradient and a coordinate. Okay, so I've got my gradient function, so if I sub x equals 2 into that, it will give me what the gradient is at that point. So n will equal 1 plus 24 over 2 squared, that's 1 plus 24 divided by 4, which is 6, 1 plus 6, which is 7. So how do I now get a coordinate? Well, if I know that it's at the point when x equals 2, what I could do is just sub 2 back into this at the start, and that will tell me what y is at that point, and that gives me my coordinates. So y equals 2 plus 3 times 2 minus 8 all over 2. 5 times minus 6 is minus 30, divided by 2 is minus 15, so that gives me a coordinate of c of 2 minus 15, and it gives me gradient 7, so I think y minus minus 15 plus 15 equals 7 brackets x minus 2, so we're going to get y plus 15 equals 7x minus 14, so y equals 7x minus 14 minus 15 minus 29.